How much stimulus has gone out? Well, according to the Treasury and IRS, they have delivered 88 million economic impact payments, or as we know it as stimulus checks, in the first 3 weeks. So, of course, this is April 24th. This is the Atlas Post. This is the Atlas Post. Today is April 24th, and the Treasury and IRS have delivered 88 million economic impact payments. We know them as stimulus payments in the first 3 weeks. And we are releasing the state-by-state economic impact figures. And as you can see, this is from the website, IRS.gov. This is from IR 2020-80. So when we're talking about all these impact payments or stimulus checks, they have just started sending out the paper checks. But so far, they've sent out 88 million individuals receiving payments worth nearly $158 billion in the first 3 weeks. So this has been handed out across the U.S., and the IRS, Treasury, and partner agencies are working nonstop to get these payments out in record time to Americans who need them. So that's if you had a direct deposit. If you did a paper check, they are just starting to send them out right now. And the checks will continue until September. That's if you're getting the paper check. So, and if you're curious when you're getting the paper check, we do have a separate video on the schedule for paper checks. So tens of millions of people across the country are receiving the payments, and millions more are on the way. We encourage people to visit IRS.gov for the latest information, frequently asked questions, and updates on the payment. So you can, of course, look at Get My Payment app that's available on the IRS.gov website. So more than 150 million payments will be sent out. Wow, if you look at that, they've already sent out 88 million. So, and 150 million payments will be sent out. So they've gone through over half of them. And millions of people who do not typically file a tax return are eligible to receive these payments. Payments are automatic for people who filed a tax return in 2018 or 2019, receive Social Security benefit, Social Security retirement, survivor or disability benefits, SSDI, railroad retirement benefits, as well as Supplemental Security Income, SSI, and Veterans Affairs beneficiaries who didn't file a tax return in the last 2 years. Now, if you have not filed a tax return in 2018 or 2019, you need to file them right away. So you can go ahead and do that. In fact, I'm saying that because I have a friend who has not filed his 2018 or 2019 taxes. So the payments that have been sent out as of April 17th, so they're just sending this information out. This was as of a week ago. These do not include the paper checks. So I'm going to go ahead and scroll through these. I'm not going to read all of them to you, but I will put them through slowly so you can go ahead and look at this. These are by state, alphabetical. Alabama, okay. And this is for 1,306,000 people, $2.4 billion. California, we have to include California because, well, that's where I'm calling to, or that's where we're screening this from, or that's where we are taping this from, California. We have to include California because we are taping from here. So, and California happens to be, of course, one of the larger states. So in California, 9 million people and almost $9 billion have been sent out so far. Colorado, Connecticut, District of Columbia, which is Washington, D.C., 179,000 people, 255 million. Idaho, Illinois, including some of these states. Illinois, 3.5 million people, $6 billion. Louisiana has been particularly hard hit, or shall we say Louisiana has been particularly hit hard with the coronavirus. They have 1.26 million people, about $3 billion. New York, of course, where's New York? I have to include them here. 5,481,000 people and $9 billion. Scroll through these. Let's see who else has big numbers. Oh, there we go. There's 88 million people And actually, I'm laughing on this press release because these are actually people, so somebody didn't check the formatting on here, so it looks like a dollar sign. And here we go, because it's 88 million people and $158 billion total. So if you have more questions, you can, of course, go to the IRS.gov website for more questions regarding your economic impact payments and frequently asked questions. Thank you for joining us. Give us a thumbs up on the video because, of course, we want to bring more of this to you, and subscribe to us because it does help us on the YouTube algorithms, and we want to be here more for you to deliver more information. Thank you for joining us.